I'm going to show you how to track the booking process of your Calendly link. So whether you've added a button to your website or whether you've included the embed link, so you've got the Calendly, iframe on your website, and it's kind of just appearing on your website as if it's sort of, native to your website, and somebody clicks on the booking process and books something with you. I'll show you how to grab the events that are fired during that booking process and then fire tags like Google Ads conversion tracking, Meta, or GA4. Okay, here we are in Calendly. This is a 30-minute meeting that I've already made. You can see here I'm not even using the pro plan, can't say it, of Calendly. I'm using the free plan. Okay, so then if we go here and click on Add to Website, I've got two things installed on my test site. I've got an inline embed, and then I've got a pop-up widget. Okay, I can show you. So there's the embed, right? Somebody can book on my site, or they can click on this thing here. So there's a button they can click on, or they can book me through this embed. But again, the point of this video is I want to show you how to actually track events. So how do we fire a Google Ads conversion tracking tag not when somebody clicks on the book button, but when a meeting is successfully scheduled? So this is super easy. So I've got GTM over here. This is Google Tag Manager, and I've installed GTM like you would any Google Tag Manager container. There it is there. So of course you have to install it. That's a given. But you want to add this bit of custom HTML and fire it on all pages. So the custom HTML looks something like this: window.addEventListener. So you're going to have this code that tells the window of the browser to listen for messages. So messages are going to be coming from a certain place. We're going to tell the messages that if they're coming from https://calendly.com, then return them and output them to the data layer. Very simple. This is like less, maybe 5 or 6 lines of actual code. But that's all we're doing. So we're just listening for the events that are being fired from Calendly. And you can see I'm not doing anything special in Calendly itself. So this is, we can look at the settings here. I just want to make sure I'm actually not doing anything special. Let's see, booking page options. Yeah, nothing. So this is just your default setup. Okay. Good. Now let's look at what happens here. So I have this code and it's firing on all pages. It's set to be custom HTML, as I showed you, like this. And now if we preview my website, so let's do a preview for GTM. We'll click connect. Okay. So Calendly loads. You can see here events fire and they're sent to the data layer of the specific page. Check this out, Calendly.profile page viewed. So that's because this fully loaded. The same would happen if I click this button here. So we could then do things with that event. So this event, we could say GA4. So let's, for example, like duplicate this. No, actually, so this is my GA4. That was my conversion tracking. This is my GA4 event. Let's copy this one. And let's say yeah, we can say profile page viewed. We can say meeting viewed. Sort of the first step of the meeting booking funnel. And we can do a trigger, and that'll be an event trigger. I'm just going to call it the name of it. Custom event. There it is. Save. Okay, so at this point, we are going to fire an event called meeting_viewed when that event takes place. So we saw that event, in fact, does take place when it's viewed. So in my case, you have to actually scroll down, and then it loads, and then it says it's viewed. If I clicked on this button here, that event would also fire. Let's see what other events we can tap into. 30-minute meeting. Okay, I click that. Does anything happen? Yep. Event type viewed. Okay. So this is sort of step 2 in the funnel. Let's make another GA4 event for that. Save this one. Profile page viewed. Let's duplicate it again. I'm going to call it meeting clicked. I'm going to delete this event because this one fires on a different trigger. Meeting clicked. You can call it whatever you like. I mean, we can even do stuff like this. We can say like 1, and then we can say 2, because this is number 2 in the meeting booking funnel. That's kind of cool. And then let's see what else happens here. Okay, so I just clicked on a date. Okay, nothing happened on the date, so no new events on date. 9:30, next. Anything happen there? Aha. Date and time selected. That's another event. That's step 3. Okay. Date and time selected. I mean, I could even just call it date and time selected. Yeah, that's awesome. This is fun. So I'm going to get rid of this event. Oh, shoot. Did I not copy? No, I didn't even copy. Gotta copy it. There we go. 3. Date and time selected. Date and time selected. Create a new event. What was it again? Let's grab it from here. It's got to be exactly the name of the event. Okay. Let's go back into our site. Did anything happen there? Nope. Schedule event. I'm going to click that. For sure there's going to be events. Yep, event scheduled. That's our final funnel step. Grab this one. Number 4. Let's call it meeting scheduled. You can call it whatever you like, as long as you can recognize it in GA4. Meeting scheduled. Good. Let's create the event. This is our final event. Good. Okay. Do we want to clean this up at all? Let's call this 4, because this is our 4th funnel step. 3, our 3rd funnel step. This is the event. We just want it all to match so that everybody understands what we're doing. 2nd funnel step. 1st funnel step. Refresh. There you go. It looks nice. Page viewed. I don't like when it says event. I think we should change that. Oh no. Profile page viewed. Event type viewed. What do we call this one? Meeting clicked. Let's call it meeting clicked here. Oops. Get rid of this because I already did it. Then I've got Google Ads conversion tracking tag, and I can actually fire this on our existing event, number 4. Perfect. Let's give it the same naming convention as the other guy. Google Ads, because you could have Google Ads conversion tracking tags fire on every step of this funnel, but I actually only want it to fire on step 4, but that's up to you. I've got placeholders here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, whatever. Add your conversion ID, add the label. In fact, if you are charging for your meetings, you can even add the value there for conversion value. Here's meta, so your meta pixel, and you can fire, so your event name, meeting scheduled, yep. And then you can fire it in the same way that I'm firing my Google Ads conversion tracking. Save. Let's copy the title. See, the numbers signify the step in the funnel. GA4 config, page view. Yep, perfect. I'm going to submit, and then we can test it again. Just going to close these guys here. Good. So that's been published. Preview. And we can watch all of those tags get triggered by the various events that we've set. So let's let this fire. Right. So now what happens? Okay. Meta event, page view fires, config fires. But look at this, number 1 fires. So custom event, profile page viewed. Good. I should call that Calendly profile page viewed. Anywho. Okay, let's click around again. 30 minutes. Now another tag should fire. Yep. Meeting clicked fires. Very good. Date and time should then fire. Number 3, there it is, date and time selected. Schedule event, number 4. There we are. So Meta fires, Google Ads conversion tracking fires, and meeting scheduled fires for GA4 custom event. That's great. It's exactly what I wanted. Now let's fix what I talked about before. So profile viewed, it's not exactly clear to me when you're debugging, so let's call it Calendly. Calendly profile page viewed. Calendly meeting clicked. Oops, Calendly meeting clicked. Oh. Space. Be meticulous. You gotta have good naming conventions, or else the next person who jumps in will say, what the heck am I looking at? Calendly meeting scheduled. Let's do that too. Change the other ones. Calendly meeting scheduled. Okay, where's my other one? Calendly meeting scheduled. Mount. Where am I doing? Okay, Calendly meeting scheduled. Perfect. Hope everybody is learning something here. I think this is super useful. I haven't seen many videos like this that makes this so simple and also so useful. So hopefully you get something out of it, and hopefully you appreciate not only the video, but my obsession toward good naming conventions. And I'll leave you with that. Hopefully this was useful for you, and let me know if you need anything. Bye-bye. Have a good one.